Integration. Well, integration is pretty much the opposite, the inverse to differentiating. And integration will be done a lot in your core subjects during your A-level maths. Now, integration, as I said, is the reverse of differentiation. So that means you're going to add 1 to the power and then divide by the new power. And then finally you must add the constant c. So let's just do this with an example. So it says dy by the x, because that's what you get when you've differentiated, is equal to 6 times x squared. Now, so you're going to add 1 to the power, so this 2 becomes 2 plus 1. So as you've added 1 to the power, then you divide by the new power. So you've still got the 6x to the power of 2 plus 1, and you're dividing that by 2 plus 1. Next. So this means that if you simplify this, so this 2 plus 1 becomes x cubed, and this 2 plus 1 here becomes divide by 3. Now the last thing you must add when integrating is a constant value. Because remember, when you differentiate, so we'll just look at a quick example at the top here. When we differentiate, so something like y equals x cubed plus 6, if we do dy by the x, you get 3x squared, and then this plus 6, well, that disappears because here is x to the power of 0, and anything times 0 is 0. So that part here vanishes. So we need to add on that constant because we don't know whether it's going to be plus 6, plus 7, plus 8, minus 23. We don't know. So we add on a constant value c. So just to summarise again, integration is add 1 to the power and then divide by the new power. In general, here's a general rule for it. If dy by the x is equal to x to the power of n, then y is equal to x to the power of n plus 1 divided by the new power n plus 1, and then you add on the constant c. So let's have a go at a couple of examples. So integrate the following. Integrate 4x minus 3 dx. Now the dx means you're looking at the change in x. And later on during your A-level studies you'll look at differentiating with maybe different letters, or even integrating when you've not got x involved in the question. So we're integrating here with the change of x. So remember, so y equals, so you add 1 to the power, so it's a 1 here, so you do 1 add 1, which is 2, and divide by that new power, 2, minus, now 3, there is a power of x here secretly, it's actually 3x to the power of 0. So you add 1 to the power, so it becomes x1, which we can just write as x. And remember, you need to add the constant c. Now we haven't quite finished this question. We need to tidy that up. So 4 divided by 2 is 2, so 2 times x squared minus 3x plus c. Another example, yet again we're looking at the change in x. The dx indicates we're looking at a change in x. So we're going to integrate, that's what this symbol means, 2x in brackets x minus 4. Now, before you can integrate this, you need to multiply that bracket. So, 2x times x is 2x squared. 2x times minus 4 is minus 8x dx. So, remember, we add 1 to the power. So, 2 add 1 is 3. And we divide by our new power. Second one, x, we add 1 to the power, so that becomes 2. And divide by that new power. Now let's just tidy this up a bit. Can't really do anything to the first part of it. But 8 divided by 2 is 4, so 4x squared plus c. So remember, this symbol here just means integration. And to integrate, you add 1 to the power and then divide by the new power. And it's really important you add that constant value c.